Camphor is really a naturally sourced perfumed substance which was produced from the camphor laurel before the 1920s, whenever chemists effectively produced it. The exclusive smell is well known to numerous customers, since it have been typically utilized in mothballs plus some medical formulations to lessen itching. Additionally, it is utilized in a multitude of other purposes, together with other comparable plant-produced chemicals, which includes film manufacture, plastics, lacquers, plus some explosives. The family of plant compounds in which it goes is recognized as the terpenoids. Also, it consists of various other aromatics just like menthol as well as citral. The official term for the camphor laurel is Cinnamomum camphora, and also the huge trees are located broadly dispersed in Asia, Japan, and also India. Whenever full-grown, the plants can easily reach a height of 50 to 100 feet, 15 to 30 meters, and can frequently spread so they are broader than they are tall. These types of evergreen trees grow into success in exotic conditions, as well as in certain parts around the globe. They're regarded as an extremely invasive variety simply because they don't have any natural predators to maintain their development in check, and definitely will choke out indigenous varieties. To extract camphor, the leaves as well as bark of the trees are processed by way of a distiller, producing a white crystalline substance using the formulation C10H16O. Health benefits of camphor. Camphor, capper, is really a wax-like, white or even clear solid possessing a powerful as well as savory smell. It includes several qualities which shapes a sound body. It provides stimulant, antispasmodic, antiseptic, decongestant, anesthetic, sedative, anti-inflammatory, disinfectant as well as insecticide values. Earlier civilization utilized to burn up this particular solid in small plates as part of their everyday prayer. It assisted to purify the air whilst keeping away the dangerous viruses and bacteria from damaging the body. Listed here are several health advantages of camphor. 1. Stimulates the digestive system. Camphor has been utilized in Ayurveda to promote the digestive system since it works well for secreting numerous juices and also enzymes necessary for digestion of food. 2. Antioxidant properties. Researches on camphor extracts have demonstrated considerable antioxidant actions. Antioxidants are the ones biochemicals that really help in lessening the entire process of oxidation, which can lead to the creation of free radicals. Free radicals are the ones chemicals which could disrupt tissues as well as cells within our body and also result in diabetes, liver diseases, and cardiovascular diseases and in many cases, even cancer. 3. Anti-inflammatory properties. Camphor has been utilized in conventional medications just like Ayurveda and also traditional Chinese medicine for the long time to halt muscular pains as well as rheumatism. Research on the extracts have demonstrated the anti-inflammatory qualities of camphor, that has not been restricted to muscular pains however in decreasing levels of cholesterol too. 4. Antimicrobial and insecticidal properties. The extracts of camphor leaves were tested because of their antimicrobial qualities that produced great results in managing bacterial as well as fungal stresses to the significant extent. Aside from antimicrobial qualities, a number of the important oils have got insecticidal qualities too. Therefore, an age-old practice of utilizing camphor just as one anthelmintic drug in Ayurveda is clinically confirmed. 5. Protection against harmful chemicals like atrazine. Research on camphor or even camphor extracts reveal that they are able to control genotoxicity or even toxins which affect in the genetic level. Animal tests have demonstrated that administering camphor extracts pre- and post-exposure to such chemicals decreased the potential risk of genotoxicity to the significant amount. 6. Stimulant and diaphoretic. Camphor oil is an efficient stimulant, which reinforces the experience of the circulatory system, metabolism, digestion, secretion and excretion. This particular property works well for dealing with problems as well as health conditions related to improper circulation, digestion of food, sluggish or even overactive metabolic rates, blocked secretions, along with a wide selection of other less frequent situations. 7. Antiseptic, disinfectant, insecticide, and germicide. Camphor oil is a wonderful disinfectant, insecticide as well as germicide. It may be included with drinking water to sanitize it, especially throughout the summer as well as in rainy months when there is a greater possibility of water becoming contaminated. An open bottle or even container of camphor oil, or even burning a bit of cloth soaked in camphor oil, pushes away insects as well as kills germs. A drop or even two of camphor oil, combined with a sizable amount of food grains, maintain those food products protected from insects. Camphor is additionally utilized in several healthcare formulations just like ointments as well as lotion to avoid skin diseases, in addition to bacterial as well as fungal infections on the skin. Whenever combined into bathing water, camphor oil disinfects the complete body outwardly and kills lice or any other tiny parasites of bugs that could be in your body. 8. Decongestant. The powerful, penetrating aroma of camphor oil is really an effective decongestant. It instantly reduces blockage of the bronchi, larynx, pharynx, nasal tracts and also lungs. Therefore, it is utilized in several decongestant balms as well as cold rubs. 9. Anesthetic and nervous pacifier. It behaves as an excellent anesthetic and is also extremely effective for local anesthesia. It leads to numbness of the sensory nerves in the area of application. Additionally, it decreases the harshness of nervous disorders as well as convulsions, epileptic attacks, nervousness, as well as chronic anxiety. 10. Antispasmodic. It is just an extremely powerful antispasmodic and provides instant rest from spasms as well as cramps. Additionally, it is efficient at healing severe spasmodic cholera. 11. Aphrodisiac. Camphor oil, whenever ingested or even eaten, enhances the libido simply by revitalizing those parts of the brain that are accountable for sexual desires as well as urges. Whenever externally utilized, it will help to stop erectile problems simply by growing blood flow within the affected parts, because it is a strong stimulant. 12. Antineuralgic. Neuralgia, a seriously painful situation is brought on once the ninth cranial nerve is influenced because of swelling of the encircling blood vessels, may be treatable utilizing camphor oil. This particular oil could make the blood vessels contract as well as therefore decrease pressure around the ninth cranial nerve. This really is another use of the sedative and calming qualities of the versatile oil. 13. Narcotic. It will incorporate some narcotic effects, because it quickly desensitizes the nerves and relaxes the brain. It may also make a person lose control over their limbs if drawn in excessive, because it affects brain function. The odor of camphor oil is additionally considerably addicting. Individuals have been observed to develop powerful addictions to smelling camphor oil or even consuming it, so be cautious. 14. Carminative. It is extremely useful in providing comfort for gas problems. Primarily, it doesn't let gas form as well as secondarily, it successfully eliminates the gases as well as kicks out them in a healthy way. 15. Antirheumatic, anti-arthritic and antiphlogistic. As being a detoxifier along with a stimulant for circulatory system, camphor oil excites blood flow and provides relief to rheumatic diseases, arthritis, and gout. Additionally, it is regarded as an antiphlogistic, which is, it lowers the swelling of parts of the body. This really is another advantageous effect of a good circulation. 16. Treatment for cough and cold. Camphor, whenever heated along with water for around 10 minutes, forms an excellent medication so as to treat cough as well as cold. Whenever a person struggling with serious cough as well as cold takes breaths in the steam of camphor and water, can feel relieved. Whenever camphor is breathed in, forms an additional covering around the surfaces of the respiratory organs. It will help within the decrease in throat irritation and is also very effective treatments for bronchitis. 17. Medicine for neurodermatitis. This can be a specific situation of the person's skin in which the skin will become incredibly scratchy. Additionally, it leads to serious pain if an individual scrapes the area continuously. Whenever an individual is applicable camphor paste onto the skin or even bathes along with camphor dissolved water, this particular discomfort of the skin is significantly reduced. Additionally, it decreases the pain brought on by this particular itching. 18. Curing fungal infection. Skin as well as toenails are definitely the main regions of occurrence of fungal infections. A combination of camphor as well as water whenever placed on the areas helps you to heal these types of infections. Beauty benefits of camphor. Camphor has numerous therapeutic qualities. The powerful fragrance of camphor isn't the only attraction of the chemical. Camphor has been utilized since a long time to deal with skin and hair difficulties. It's got numerous beauty advantages that are the reason, in Ayurveda numerous beauty treatment therapies is carried out utilizing camphor. Camphor is really a traditionally used component to deal with acne as well as pimples. Camphor could be mixed and put on skin to eliminate acne along with its dark scars through the skin. If you wish to discover how camphor is wonderful for your skin, then take a look at these beauty advantages of fragrant camphor. 1. Skin itching. Skin problems just like itching as well as irritation may be treatable by making use of camphor around the affected region. 2. Burn scars. Apply burn scars using a bit of camphor mixed in water. Try this the moment every single day to lessen burn scars effortlessly. Just be sure the burn scar just isn't fresh, otherwise it can result in undesirable skin swelling as well as discomfort. 3. Acne. Everybody wants to learn several really efficient treatments to deal with acne as well as pimples. Camphor's best beauty benefit is it treats acne. Camphor is definitely an anti-inflammatory agent which treats acne and also pimples. Choose camphor oil to deal with acne and pimples since it is more efficient for the treatment of this kind of skin problems. 4. Skin itching. In case you scratch rashes, then simply use a few camphor. Massaging dissolved camphor around the affected area offers immediate rest from skin rashes. 5. Cracked heel. One of many beauty advantages of camphor is it treats cracked as well as rough heels. To make sure good foot care, you are able to soak the feet in camphor as well as water solution for a couple minutes and follow up with a scrub. 6. Hair growth. It really is thought that camphor is wonderful for the hair as well. Whenever combined with various other herbal oils, camphor oil can easily boost hair growth, relax the mind as well as reducing stress. Additionally, it fortifies the hair roots as well as keeps it gleaming. You can include egg or even yogurt to camphor oil to get optimum hair advantages. 7. Treats hair loss. Aside from raising hair growth, camphor benefits the hair simply by combating the loss of hair. Hair loss is a very common issue nowadays. Massaging your scalp as well as hair along with camphor oil is a useful one to combat the loss of hair. Ayurvedic health benefits of camphor. Camphor in the physical level energizes the heart, breathing pattern, as well as blood circulation. Camphor is beneficial in cases of hypotension or even lower blood pressure level. Camphor works well for clearing of congested lungs, causing us to breathe easier. Camphor is additionally utilized just as one inhalant. Camphor heats or even cools the body in accordance with our body's requirements. Camphor oil have been additionally discovered efficient at management of arthritis, muscle aches, and is also suitable for use by sports persons. Camphor cold compresses are impressive in case there is sprains, strains, as well as minor bruises. Topical use of camphor liniment offers rest from blockage. Inhaling the vapor of camphor provides advantages for clearing the mucus, assisting normal breathing through the elimination of congestion of the lungs, nasal as well as bronchial tracts. Therefore, it really is among the key components within the creation of lozenges, cold rubs and balms. Due to the antispasmodic actions camphor as well as coconut oil, Boiled collectively as well as utilized locally reduces tired worn-out muscles, joints, sprains, cramps as well as spasms. Owing to the sedative and stimulating qualities of camphor, rubbing the body along with hot coconut or even sesame oil combined with camphor right before a shower reduces inflammation, pains and aches produced by arthritis, gout, osteoarthritis and rheumatism, therefore offering a feeling of rejuvenation. Topical use of this mix provides rest from neuralgia, an unpleasant condition brought on because of swelling of the ninth cranial nerve due to pressurization from the adjoining blood capillaries. Applied topically, camphor imparts an awesome icy feeling, making numbness as well as decreasing pain. Due to the anti-inflammatory substances, use of camphor oil assists relieve pimples, acne, boils together with pain as well as swelling brought on by gum infection, neuralgia and rheumatism. In New Mexico, camphor combined with olive oil was a highly effective treatment for neuralgia. Camphor is a well-liked insect as well as moth repellent. Soaking a bit of cloth within camphor oil as well as leaving it in the open helps make the lingering aroma drive away insects just like fleas, mosquitoes as well as flies. The oil is additionally great for rejecting germs from the household as well as for eliminating head lice. Chunks of camphor put on the cupboards assisted repel moths. Camphor oil is great for skin and also removes skin itching, rashes and also inflammation. Camphor is really a fantastic astringent for tightening up the pores and stays a time-tested treatment for acne as well as pimples. Camphor keeps skin free of oil and eliminates impurities through the surface, offering a fresh glow and improving complexion. Superb cleanser. Camphor tones the skin so it helps calm scars brought on by burns together with smoothing rough, cracked and coarse heels. An excellent treatment for skin conditions. Camphor ointment/oil relieves onychomycosis, fungus of the toenails, and the sign of warts, eczema, hives as well as psoriasis. Massaging camphor boiled along with coconut oil assists strengthen the weak roots as well as encourage growth of hair. Because of the substances which motivate the circulation of blood, camphor feeds the hair follicles as well as relieves hair thinning simply by restoring the gloss and sheen of the strands. Combined with egg, yogurt or any other herbal oils, camphor offers optimum benefits for hair as well as keeps them dandruff-free. Camphor is utilized to deal with cold. Most balms available for sale include camphor. You are able to heat a few oil, eucalyptus oil if accessible, melt just a little camphor within it and rub it onto the chest, back as well as forehead. Use this on babies over the age of 6 months. Ayurveda thinks that for infants, it is advisable to treat the lactating mother. In case the mother just isn't breastfeeding the child, you are able to decrease the camphor to the mere grain as well as rub the oil only around the baby's back. Alternatively, you can preserve a pot of water using a drop of camphor essential oil and then leave it within the baby's room. Camphor is actually a rubefacient as well as energizes the dilation of capillaries. It is important for the treatment of rheumatic as well as joint pain. Camphor has active ingredients that will help manage blood pressure level within veins and arteries which encompass joints. Since it has got sedative qualities, it really is utilized in all commercially accessible creams for rheumatism, sprains, bruises, and neuralgia. This particular boosts circulation towards the problem spot and speeds the healing. Therefore, warming sesame, coconut oil with camphor and massaging the body with this particular oil just before a warm shower will give relief to the sore and also aching body. You may use camphor just as one astringent. Take 1 cup of rose water as well as add half its amount of witch hazel along with tablespoon camphor. Strain and utilize to tighten and tone the skin. To help make the astringent stronger, include a pinch of alum. Store within your fridge some water with a little amount of crushed camphor. Then whenever you want to, simply dip a cotton swab within this water as well as swab the face along with it. Energizing. Here's an additional beauty tip. You may make a massage oil, cream for everyday use. Heat jointly equivalent quantities of coconut oil as well as lanolin. Then gradually add warm rose water into it. Beat this mixture strongly, including a tablespoon of camphor to create a invigorating massage cream. Camphor helps sweating and is also relaxing. For an excellent night's sleep, you can include a pinch of edible camphor to warm milk and consume at bedtime. Camphor energizes the secretion of gastric juices and is also utilized in Ayurvedic lehyas for digestion. For the treatment of vomiting, take edible camphor, cardamom as well as ajwain, caraway seeds, and boil them in water. This is often stored for later use and could be transported when traveling as well as utilized for indigestion, vomiting and diarrhea. Camphor energizes the heart as well as manages respiration. It really is provided to an individual who is collapsing. It restores the pulse beat towards the normal level. Ayurvedic tooth powders includes camphor, simply because they assist eliminate bad smell through the mouth. To deal with painful gums, you are able to combine just a little baking soda, salt along with a pinch of edible camphor and prepare a paste as well as massage your teeth and gums along with it. For treating itchy as well as lice-infested hair, make use of coconut oil in which camphor has been mixed. This really is helpful towards dandruff too. Camphorated oil may be used to get rest from fungus-infected toenails, even though you should avoid using it on broken skin. More about camphor. The majority of products utilize synthetic camphor. It really is produced most often from turpentine, an additional aromatic plant compound with the exact same qualities. A series of chemical reactions is utilized to make a camphor compound, that is then packaged for sale or even utilized in the creation of other goods. Byproducts of the process may be used to produce various other beneficial chemical substances. The majority of manufacturing plants which make synthetic types of the compound handle some other terpenoids too, for optimum effectiveness. Along with manufacturing uses, camphor additionally seems in certain cultural cuisines, which includes in foods from India and China, even though only in a small amount. Consuming considerable amounts can lead to neurological as well as respiratory difficulties, together with seizures, so when utilized for cookery reasons, it ought to be used with care. Commonly, camphor poisoning seems after somebody has unintentionally ingested a liniment that contains the compound, or even utilized a liniment excessively, resulting in the body to soak up an excessive amount of from the skin. A poison control center needs to be called if a person is starting the signs of poisoning, and when possible, the labeling for the product ingested ought to be saved and provided to the emergency medical professional. History of camphor. The term camphor comes from the French term camphor, itself from medieval Latin camphora, from Arabic kafir, from Sanskrit, carpora. The word eventually was produced from Old Malay kapur baris, which suggests the chalk of Baris. Baris was the name of a historical port situated close to modern Sibolga city on the western coast of Sumatra Island, today North Sumatra Province, Indonesia. This particular port was basically built before the Indian, Batak exchange camphor as well as spices. Traders from India, East Asia as well as the Middle East might utilize the term kapur baris to purchase the dried extracted ooze of camphor trees from local Batak tribesmen. In Proto-Malay-Austronesian language, Sanskrit adapted Bataknese alphabets. Additionally, it is referred to as kapur baris. Even today, the local tribespeople and also Indonesians generally make reference to naphthalene balls and also mothballs as kapur baris. For the local tribespeople, the usage of camphor ranges from deodorant, wood finishing veneer, traditional rituals as well as non-edible chemical preservatives, as the camphor tree itself is natively present in that region. The tree, known as camphor in Indonesian, is additionally recognized for its resistance to exotic termites. The sublimating ability of camphor provides it with numerous uses. An earlier worldwide trade in it made camphor well regarded all through Arabia in pre-Islamic times, since it is pointed out within the Quran 76:5 like a flavoring for drinks. By the 13th century, it absolutely was utilized in recipes all around the Muslim world, which range from main dishes, for instance thrud, as well as stew, to desserts. Previously, within the 19th century, it absolutely was recognized that with nitric acid, Camphor might be oxidized into camphoric acid. Holler and Blank published a semi-synthesis of camphor from camphoric acid, which, even though showing its structure, wouldn't confirm it. The very first total synthesis for camphoric acid was authored by Gustav Campe in 1903. Its beginning materials were diethyl oxalate and 3,3-dimethylpentanoic acid, that responded by Claisen condensation to provide diketocamphoric acid. Methylation along with methyl iodide and a complicated reduction procedure produced camphoric acid. William Perkin published another synthesis a short while later. Formerly, several organic compounds, just like urea, have been synthesized within the laboratory like evidence of concept, yet camphor was obviously a rare natural product having a worldwide requirement. Campe recognized this and started industrial manufacture of camphor within Tainjankoski, Finland, in 1907. Camphor use. 1. Liniment. Include 3 drops of camphor essential oil to 1 ounce of pure grain alcohol. Keep the combination in the glass spray bottle as well as apply at sore muscles, sprains or even areas of arthritis pain is located. 2. Rubs. To create a chest rub, use 1 ounce olive oil in a small saucepan as well as warm. When the olive oil is warm, put 2-inch cube of beeswax as well as stir till melted. Eliminate through the heat and also put 3-5 drops of camphor essential oil and blend completely. Pour the mix in a tiny jar and allow it to cool just before putting the lid on and saving at room temperature. This particular rub could keep its benefits for a year just before having to be discarded. 3. Bath soaks. There is nothing much better than to sit down in the hot tub of water as well as soak. Including 3-5 drops of camphor essential oil towards the hot water will prove to add much more advantages. The soak will certainly convenience sore muscles as well as open the respiratory cavities to assist in cold and flu relief. Aching joints might take advantage of this. A good soaking. Add camphor essential oil to cold cream recipes to obtain the additional enhance of open nasal passages along with a natural bug repellent that doesn't dry out one's skin. Discover the essential oil at any kind of herbal store as well as in numerous natural food stores. Several natural items that include camphor oil, just like bath salts, rubs, oils, candy and cough drops, can be obtained through a health food or even green supermarket. Other uses of camphor. Camphor can be used for producing incense. The Chinese utilized camphor for embalming bodies. The Chinese lacquerware included camphor. The Chinese utilized camphor in production pigments as well as inks. The earth religions utilized camphor to detox as well as purify holy places and houses of negative vibrations. In incense form, camphor motivates dreams of prophecy as well as divination linked to the chariot card of tarot. The bark of the camphor tree was utilized to create chests. The ancients utilized camphor for funeral rites. Camphor bits give off fumes as well as form a coating that stops rusting. As a result, camphor is kept in tool kits. Camphor is actually a compound utilized in creation of fireworks. According to folklore, using their stinky odor, camphor assisted discouraged reptiles and snakes. In the medieval times, in accordance with folklore, individuals wore bags of camphor about their necks to defend against illnesses. Most tooth powders, toothpastes as well as mouthwash include a component of camphor. Latin American folk remedy utilized a liniment composed of solution of camphor soaked in wine for the treatment of tumors. In India, camphor is utilized in religious ceremonies as well as rituals. In voodoo rituals, camphor is probably the most holy stuff to supply to the moon goddess on the new moon to thank her for her plentiful blessings. Camphor can also be provided for love and attraction. Side effects of camphor. Since camphor is extremely toxic, it shouldn't be utilized in aromatherapy massage. Overdose of camphor may cause convulsions as well as vomiting. Pregnant women ought to utilize camphor cautiously. Epilepsy as well as asthma patients should stay away from camphor. Overexposure to fumes of camphor could be toxic. You shouldn't use camphor oil straight to the face or even within the nostrils of asthmatic patients or even young children, since this could cause convulsions, asphyxia, as well as bronchospasms. Avoid heating bombs in the microwave, since they are more likely to result in burns. Consuming camphor can lead to serious effects which includes death. The signs of camphor toxicity consist of vomiting, nausea, burning of the throat as well as mouth, that shows up within 5 minutes to 1.5 hours time. Camphor just isn't secure for kids. Exterior use may possibly create negative effects given the sensitive nature of the skin. When taken internally, camphor may cause seizures or even death. It is hazardous using products using more than 11% concentrations of camphor. Do not utilize undiluted camphor products. Avoid sewing several teaspoons of camphor solution in water for inhalation. Do not use a product that contains camphor on broken skin because it gets soaked up quickly within the body as well as creates poisoning.
Thank you for every like, share and comment, and don't forget to click the subscribe button to our channel.